When I got to be in 8th grade, my classmates and I tried to predict what we would be in 50 years, and my classmates predicted that I'd be the first American pope. I grew up in the east side of Toledo, and then when I got to high school, I went to St. Francis de Sales High School, run by the Oblates of St. Francis de Sales. And the thing is that while some of the Oblate priests, they taught religion, I also had Oblate priests teaching me calculus, chemistry, physics, and so it was perfectly normal to think about being a priest or a religious brother. There was a presence there. And I remember once in religion class, we had a guy, Mr. Wright. He had us fill out a little survey. Have you ever thought about being a priest? And I checked yes. Would you like to receive more literature about being a priest? And I checked yes. And my mother would make us say our prayers in the morning, and we prayed the morning offering, but then she'd add stuff like, pray that you be a good boy, a tall boy, and a doctor. Everyone respects doctors. Being a physician is an important thing to do. So we're all kind of driven. So when it came time for college, I was offered a presidential scholarship to Xavier in their HAB program for Latin and Greek and classics. And I thought about it. But in the end, my mother at that time was working at the University of Toledo. I got my tuition waived. I could get keep my scholarship money. And so I went there, pre-med biology major like my other brothers. It got to my 3rd year of university, and they had the University of Toledo had a study abroad program, a Salford University located just outside Manchester, England. In England, the one thing that was familiar to me was the Mass. And there was an Irish priest, Father Ian Kelly, and he was a great preacher. He had a great singing voice. And I found, he presented the faith in an attractive way. And so I found that I started to go to Mass every day. And I formed bonds with those in the Catholic Student Union there. And then I said, you know what, I'm going to go talk to that Father Kelly about my vocation. So I made an appointment to see him. I was sitting outside his office waiting for him, and I was just like this, with my hands like this. He opened the door and said, Earl, come into my office. You're sitting there looking like a bishop. And I laughed and I said, funny that you say that, because I wanted to talk to you about being a priest.